All right, 10-1. Today we're talking about arc length and sector area. As far as how this foldable goes, you can leave it exactly as is, or you can cut around the bold lines here and then cut just these lines right here, and it'll make a little flappy foldable for you to glue into your notebook. But let's get started on the inside. So looking at the top here, the arc length is a portion of the circumference. So remember, circumference is kind of like the perimeter of a circle. Okay. The formula for arc length, which is very important. If you don't write anything else down, you need to write this. The measure of the arc divided by 360, because remember 360 is a full circle, times 2 pi r. So remember, 2 pi r would give me the circumference of a full circle, and we just want to take a fraction of that circle. Okay. Arc length does not equal the measure of the arc, so remember that. Okay, so if we want to find the length of the arc, we're going to do 70 over 360, because we know this piece is 70 degrees, times 2 pi, and r is 4. Okay. In my calculator, I'm going to type that part and then not type the pi, but the pi is going to come with me. So let me show you what I mean here. So do 70 divided by 360 times 2 times 4. Notice no pi. And then I hit this little blue circle over here underneath the 1. It tells me that that is 14/9. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and do 14/9 pi. So I know I didn't type it in the calculator, but I'm still going to bring it down. If you have a question that says leave in terms of pi, this is your answer. That's it. You're done. That's your answer. Nothing more. If your answer says round to, the nearest tenth, the nearest hundredth, whatever, that means you're going to put 14/9 pi into your calculator. And this one, if I round to the nearest tenths, would round to 4.9. Okay, so either one of those, depending what your question is asking, is a right answer. All right, the sector of a circle is a region bounded by 2 radii, that's the plural for radius, and their intercepted arc. Okay, so the area of the sector is the portion of the area of the circle. So instead of finding the area of the whole circle, we're just going to find a portion of it. So that formula looks like this. We're going to take the measure of the arc like we did before and divide it by 360. And then we're going to times it by the circle formula for area, which is pi r squared. So what does that look like? Well, in this example, 70 divided by 360 times pi r squared, r is 9 this time, So in your calculator, you will do all the numbers, not the pi. And then you'll tack on the pi at the end of your answer. So let's look at that one more time. Make sure we get that. So 70 divided by 360 times 9 squared. As a fraction, that is 63/4 times pi. So again, this is leaving in terms of pi. Some questions want that answer and you're done. If it wants a decimal answer, you're going to take that answer and times it by pi to get 49.5. centimeters squared. It is area, so it's centimeters squared. And what if we take it up a notch and we say the segment of a circle is a region bounded by a chord and its arc. So this time we want to just find the area of this little piece. What we can do is find the area of the sector like we did last time. And then notice that inside of that is a triangle, so we could subtract that area of a triangle to get the remaining piece of that. Okay, so remember, formula for area of a sector is arc over 360 times pi r squared. Remember, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Okay, so what's that look like as an example? So the area of the circle, actually let's not use that, area of the sector, so part of the circle. My angle is 90 out of 360 times pi r squared, because r is 6. And we're going to subtract from that the area of a triangle, which is 1/2. The base right here is 6, and the height is also 6. Now, let's work smarter, not harder. Type all of that in the calculator from front to back. And then we will be finished with our notes. And 10.3 would be our answer. So 10.3 centimeters squared as our answer, and we are finished. This concludes 10-1.